Thank you so much for watching Tomoshita Music. Today, I have a special guest, Zack Gibs, and he's gonna help me going through my history of especially overdrive pedals and effect board.
Cool.
Yeah?
Let's do it. So
Okay.
we've laid it all out here, and we'll just
yes.
kind of go through the first pedal
Yes.
that you brought to America from
Yes.
Japan.
SD1.
Is this one right here, right? Okay.
Yeah. So basically, my pedal board consists all Boss pedals.
Back then.
Back then,
Okay.
right? Yeah.
And now, how did you get this pedal?
Well, I think really funny part is the first pedal ever I got touch wah,
Okay.
and I thought that's an overdrive pedal or something like
Yeah.
that. And that's why its first reaction is what the hell is this, you know? But then after that, I bet I got SD. I mean OD1 first, you know.
Okay.
And then after that, right away, this become popular, so I started using that.
And you started using this.
Yeah,
one.
and everybody I think back then using this.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, and very popular.
What year would have this been? This is 80s, 90s?
This is about 82.
82.
82,
Okay.
80, yeah, around there.
Let's
yes.
hear it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Let's plug it in and let's see what it says.
And then I remember early my Berkeley days, I used this for session. And
So this is, you brought this to
yeah,
Berkeley. Okay.
and then I always want to do like, you know, little bit like less distortion, like really overdrive means like, you know, kind of breaks up, but not all distorted. all the way.
Right. So that's our clean tone.
Right.
We'll put it on. Here's our overdrive tone.
See, it's like
Right, you can still make it clean if you need to.
right, and then you know, and after for a while, I felt little grassy sound, you know, like a glassy, like, you know, little too much, like bright
Okay.
in a way. You know, I thought maybe I should have a little bit more like around the edge, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so you see like. So in a way, like, you know, if you turn up amp really loud and play this, and you know, it sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good pedal. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Still, I use it here and there.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's great pedal.
Interesting.
Yeah, I can gig with it, no problem. You know?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
okay. So once you got to Berkeley, and you're
Yes.
at Berkeley, we
Yeah.
move on now to the next one.
Yeah, interesting part is back then there is no internet or nothing like that. But then you can see other guys, great player, using some pedals that I don't have.
Right.
Or read a magazine, Steve Lukather using this, or you know, somebody use that. Then everybody start using.
Right,
it.
and then you're like, I gotta have that pedal.
Yeah. So this next one is that Rat.
The Rat, and that's I did not know this. So this is
No.
really interesting that you use this.
And then Rat pedal has filter. Filter means basically make it brighter or maybe a little darker or more mid-range. It's not so much about, you know, like brighter and darker. It's
Okay.
something else, filter. So like something else kind of change it.
Okay, so it's not a tone knob. It's just a
it's
little
not
different.
tone knob.
Okay.
So then I love that one because I start hitting a little hard. It's a little bit more hard, like kind of thing, you know. And then the filter covers my picking.
Interesting.
touch.
Okay.
But then, yeah, I'm not sure that has a battery. Oh,
Yeah, we'll plug it in.
try
Let's plug it in and let's
Yeah,
see what
yeah.
it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
So we
Oh,
go
yeah.
from
Yeah.
that. to
Oh,
this.
you are. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, no. Already batteries.
Oh, there's a battery.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nice in it. Yeah.
All right.
So
let's hear
can
this.
you just?
Yeah.
So like this
That's clean.
clean, right?
Uh-huh.
This is everything new. I don't know. I don't.
Oh yeah.
So this is. Oh yeah, I remember. So normal. So distortion is about, you know, 0 So now filter center. So the filter, it's like opens up, right?
Right. Interesting.
See, even like a noise level goes up. So I used to go like that. So like a good style, like that kind of style.
Right.
You know? It's not so sensitive.
Right.
Playing.
What's interesting though is I'm noticing now that the beginning kind of your career, you have a lot more overdrive.
Yes.
Like a lot more overdrive.
Yes.
And it's funny because you're known for clean sound now. This is very interesting. So both of these pedals to me.
So like I would say up till early 90s, I have that sound.
Right. So you're over. It's a lot more overdriven.
Yeah. And then what happened was, briefly, I started listening to Scott Henderson, and he used more amp distortion. Robin Ford does amp distortion. So I bought that twin, big one, and then I started, asking somebody to customize mid-range to push more on overdrive channel. I did that about a couple of years, and I gave up. I have another direction, but too much.
Interesting. Okay, that's really interesting. The Rat, I did not know that.
So Rat, so that's like my Berkeley days. If I do, sing a showcase like that, that's it. And I have Ibanez. Actually, funny. I bought Ibanez after that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So what happened is I was really, keen to become more a studio musician, like Larry Carlton, Steve Lukather, Jay Graydon, and all that. So one year, I had a chance to go back to Japan. I had a twin reverb from early 80s. I traded that in with Ibanez Roadster. Which looks like a Steve Lukather's guitar back then.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, has a
so
tremolo.
3 single coils or
no, single hum.
Okay.
Then not only that, it's active. Yeah, active. You can boost. So that was really good. So that was Berkeley days. I mean, I used that all the time.
Interesting.
And then that has a Floyd Rose.
Yeah, interesting. That's crazy.
And
to
then
me.
that it's because that was a
Yeah, so you got a lot of overdrive. You've got humbucker.
But the funny
and
part
bridge.
is back then I can play any kind of style, but no style about myself.
Right. Okay. So you're not there yet in that time. Now, before we move on to kind of more pedals that you're really known for, this is cool because I didn't know you had this. So this is your This is the actual pedal board that you had when you came to America.
Exactly.
And you still have it.
I still have it.
Stickers and all, which is crazy.
You can open up.
Yeah. Let's open this up.
Yeah.
We gotta go this way.
Yeah. So sometimes, people says, "Oh, you have a little tiny board, right?" And then sometimes my fans show me pedal board that are huge.
This is pretty big.
Yeah.
I mean, not big for modern standards, I guess, but it's pretty big.
Pretty big. Also, yes. So this side, I had a volume pedal back then. Then I have maybe 4 pedals each, so 8 different pedals. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. I can't believe you still have this. This is really cool.
So this back then I have overdrive, 2 digital delay, touch wah, and chorus and compression. You see compression I boost with the overdrive, but
it's crazy.
Exactly. But then this lasts about early 90s. Maybe this one I use up to 92 probably. Wow. Yeah. Then what happens? I put the band Blue Funk. That's when I get rid of this.
You got rid of it.
Yeah, just because if I have that one, I go back to more like a fusion player.
Right. You've got more space. You can put more pedals on that board.
So then I get rid of that one. Then what happened was early 90. Yeah. 92 probably. Around 92. I met the guy named Bill, and who has special pedal.
Yeah.
Then he came to my house to sell it.
Which is wild that he came to your house to sell a pedal.
Because that pedal was unknown. Mm-hmm. And also unknown price. Over $200 in the early 90s.
And that was crazy for a guitar pedal.
That's crazy because I bought TS9, TS10, it's 40 to 50. One TS9 I bought $30.
Right.
That was a correct price.
Did you have a TS9 before you got in touch with Bill? Like, had you played the Tube Screamer? So you had a Tube Screamer.
So like back then, I want to follow everybody doing it. So I bought Tube Screamer TS9.
What year roughly would have this been?
That was like, I bought 91.
Okay, so you're here, you're finished Berkeley.
Yes.
Okay.
Right after I finished Berkeley, I think I decided, here again, the funny part is, I finished Berkeley about 91.
Okay.
Everything, right?
Okay.
And then after that, I decided not to listen to any jazz. And about a year or two, up to 2000, I must say 93, 93, 94, I only listen to old blues.
Yeah.
Anything from, 60s.
Yeah.
And then that's when I only allow me to use one overdrive pedal and one wow pedal.
That's it.
No adapter.
No board, nothing.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, that was starting around 92.
Okay, so now we're kind of getting into more of your modern, like what you're known for now.
More like a
very simplistic,
that's
not too digital delays.
Yeah, that's when I just follow more Stevie Ray.
Okay, yeah. And so you had gotten one of these pedals.
Yes.
Then Bill enters the picture.
Yeah, so he came to my house, bring that gold pedal.
And he brings this crazy thing right here.
Yes.
And he comes to your house to sell it?
Yeah. I mean, I met him at the Berkeley.
Right.
And then somehow he came to my house to show me. I remember.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, and then he has an A-B box.
Uh-huh.
And he played this, he played my TS9.
And he A-Bs them for you.
Yeah.
And you go...
And then I said, how much? 230 something. I said, wow, expensive. But then I bought it.
And you bought it.
Yeah.
And this is number 16.
16, yeah.
That is so crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then that become my,
I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but there's like markings too.
Marking for
335.
Strat. Because I only have a 2 electric guitar, Steve Ray Vaughan Strat. I mean, I had a Duncan, but Steve Ray Vaughan Strat
right.
335. So if I play a gig, I bring 2 guitars, so that's a setting I change sometimes.
Interesting. I'm trying to show it on the screen that you can
just
see. There's little
here you go.
Little markings there.
Yeah.
But this is so cool. So okay, so what about this pedal? I mean, obviously, we know a lot about the Klon now, but what about this pedal really did?
I really thought, don't change original sound and overdrive on Fender amp.
Okay.
Nicely. But then I realized that I wanted a little bit more overdrive back then, slightly, and this won't cut it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then this pedal is great to do less gain and more volume to push the amp.
Yeah.
But you see the thing, everything high, right?
Yeah.
Then wasn't that great sounding for that tone.
Okay.
That's why I switch more TS10 and yeah.
Interesting. So this pedal though.
Yes.
You used, and then did you add?
Oh yeah, and an important part. Put on your Funk Face album. I released about 97.
Okay.
That's the only pedal.
This is the only pedal.
Yeah.
Now at this point, you've gotten rid of kind of the Boss and the Rat and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, put that away.
You're not using the board
right.
anymore. You're just using this and wah pedal.
Wah pedal. Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's
you only listen to blues.
Yeah.
This is cool. Now, here's where the story gets interesting to me. I mean, obviously this is pretty cool. When did you get involved with this pedal?
This is probably like late 90s.
Now, you had this one.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what made the switch to this pedal now that's way overpriced?
Because what happened was like, this pedal once broke something, connection.
Okay.
And I went to music store, I saw this, used one.
Okay.
$30 or $50. So I got that.
Right.
Yeah. Then I put down and then I realized this has more good brightness.
Right.
It's not
clear.
so much mids, This has more mids. So I put this down and I start using that one. And then like later 2005 or 6, that's when John Mayer start telling me, Tomo, better than TS9. That's right, I like that. And then he said, it's really cheap now. It's still like $80, you know. It's grabs.
Right, nobody wanted this one.
Yeah, and at one point, I bought anything under $100.
And you just bought. You probably had at one point.
I have
like the biggest collection.
I have 32 pedals for that one because I want to really see from the beginning to end.
Right.
Yeah, but to me, even Taiwan's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, not huge difference.
So they made them in two different places. They made it in Taiwan and Japan, right?
Japan, yeah.
Okay, and the one that you prefer is the Japanese one.
Japanese one, early. This is early one. Yeah. Wow. This is I bought this at 30.
That's crazy.
This is $30.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Now, the thing with this one, and we've kind of A-B'd and talked about this one before.
Yeah.
But the thing with this one is it's clear.
Much clearer.
Than all the other Tube Screamers.
Right.
And you dug that sound.
Yes. I
also feel like it's cleaner too.
Yeah.
I think it's cleaner too.
Cleaner, yeah. Yeah. But now, it's like, sometimes I have a little bit problem out of switching, So,
right, it's not made that well, yeah.
No, exactly. So now I use Tube Screamer Mini.
Okay, yeah.
But Mini, it's not great as this one, but very similar.
Right.
So I can deal with it for the stage, So I use that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Which one here? You want to hear something?
Yeah, actually, let's hear the Klon.
Yeah, okay.
We should probably hear the Klon.
Okay.
Yeah. Before we move on.
Sure. Yeah.
Otherwise, people might be mad.
Okay, sure.
Do I plug in the Klon?
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a batteries.
Oh, and batteries are in the Klon.
Yeah, and a different, I believe, different control. Yeah.
Okay.
It should be. Here.
Yep.
Yeah. So, this is clean. Yeah.
Klon.
Yeah. See that?
We have a winner so far in my book of what the best pedals we played. No question.
That's good.
Best pedal so far. Yeah, not even a question.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why what happened is he brought AB box with a TS9.
Yeah. You're like, I gotta have it.
I had to buy it.
Yeah, that's so crazy. It's the sensitivity too when you're playing those like.
So already, if I play solo.
Yeah.
See, I can play.
It's just so sensitive and beautiful. Yeah. 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 I mean, it's just a magical circuit, really. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't say that.
Yeah. Number 16.
Number 16.
That's crazy. All right, so let's plug in.
Okay.
Let's plug in the Tube Screamer because.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I think that. Oh yeah, maybe I'm not sure about how about plug in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got TS10 now.
Yeah.
Let's talk. We already talked about that, but let's plug it in so we can hear what it sounds like.
Okay. So now clean sound is. Classic.
Yeah, it's that classic sound.
Yeah.
Doesn't come close though to this pedal. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I guess there's a reason that this price tag is there.
I think so. I mean.
Yeah. Sounds like a Tube Screamer to me. Sounds good.
Exactly.
Sounds like a Tube Screamer.
Yeah. So the Tube Screamer, I mean, obviously it's great pedal, but you have to play a little louder with the amp.
Yeah.
And the key is this, is more, at least you have to have a volume at the 12 or
at least.
At least. Yeah, so almost like, you want to try, like, drive about a little less. And
drive down, level up always,
so like,
yeah.
Like that. Yeah, that's good.
Nice.
Good pedal.
Yeah, nice. Did you ever stack them? The TS10?
I did it for a while. So yeah.
Okay.
I did it, yeah. Because sometime end of a solo, maybe stuck with those two.
Right.
Which is really good.
Yeah. Awesome.
So then what happens is this become a booster.
Mm.
You know. Yeah, boosting that, you know.
Got it.
That'd be awesome.
Nice. All right, so now we're kind of in your kind of your area now of like you've got more of your sound.
Yeah.
We kind of got away from the like super overdriven sound.
Right.
We're kind of getting more clean
and
structured. So now let's move into like 2000s.
Yes.
Right, 2000s, and you still have these. Obviously, you're still using these, but you kind of started adopting new things.
So this is around the 2001 or around 2001-5, around there. You know,
Okay.
That's around there. What happened was I'm getting known as a Berkeley teacher in Japan. Then a lot of effect pedals start producing more, different company, Exotic Effect or how, those guys. So those guys, Japanese guys, so easy to talk to me. So they ask me, would you like to test these, pedals? Then I say, yeah. Then that's when, wow, this, makes this, that, and interesting. Yeah. So now I was kind of get into a little bit more boutique.
Right. Boutique pedals.
Yes.
So we'll talk about this one first.
Yeah.
This one's interesting. I had never seen this pedal. This is cool. So it's called a Rumble Mod.
Yeah.
And it's by How?
How. Yeah.
Nice. How did you find this pedal?
Well, they contact me about through music store, and then Mr. Tori, he's a really well-known guy who makes amps and effect. Now he works for Guyatone.
Okay.
Yeah. He does a lot, invent picks now, sticks, and he does a lot of great guy. Yeah. And he wanted to make more like a Dumble type of pedal.
Okay.
So he really asked me to involve a little bit to make it.
Interesting. And so you've gigged with this pedal? So this was like
for a while, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, I did, yeah.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Let's hear what it sounds like. I've never heard this one.
Yeah. See, that's only... Oh, okay. Yeah. Good.
Let's do this.
Yeah, so now... Hold on,
That's clean.
Yeah. So this is two modes. This is a driver boost.
Right.
See, this is about Mr. Tori. He was very unique. This way gets kind of open up.
Okay, so going to the left, it actually gets brighter.
Yeah.
Okay, on the tone knob.
Almost a filter again.
Yeah.
And again, like that. So watch here, eh? So like. Press it.
Mm-hmm.
Very open.
Yeah.
If I put it like that.
It's a good sound. That's a really good sound.
Yeah. So almost like he imitating like a tube breaks up.
Okay.
So like.
Yeah, it holds on to that note too. It's cool.
Almost like a harmonic.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
So in order to do that, you have to make more vibrato.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah. So I used for a while.
Interesting.
Yeah. But then, go ahead. Yeah. So this about, do I want a more overdrive or less over? So this is one around the mid.
Right.
So like almost amp distortion type. Yeah.
Interesting. Now,
for a while, 4 or 5 years I used that one.
Interesting. Now, there's some other pedals we'll talk about here in this in the same time period.
Yeah.
This one's really cool because when I saw this pedal of yours,
yes.
I go, "What the heck is this?"
Yeah,
because it's like paint, very colorful.
Yeah, so
very cool.
I became a friend through internet named Clay Jones.
Okay,
he's from Florida, and he loves my playing through the internet. And then he said, he makes amps and pedals too. So he said, I want to make a pedal. He made 2 pedals. One, he said, like a TS type,
Okay.
Other one, more Marshall type.
Okay.
That was.
This is the Marshall type.
Yeah.
And this was made for you.
For me, yeah.
This is just like a circuit. He was just like, all right, I want to make this.
Yeah, exactly.
And the paint, or like
and then what happened is like, a little controversial because he, his friend Bob Bird, a nice guy, but he wants maybe business or, Bob Bird made, Clay to make 50 pedals from mine. But then here's the thing, he didn't copy it.
Oh.
He kept this.
Right.
He made similar to this pedal.
Right, but it was not.
But then really, that's really based on more TS. And then he told, yes, this is it.
Okay.
So this is me and him friendship. He had a little bad reputation, almost sounds like he copied somebody.
Right.
Because that's how he said it in the internet.
Got it.
To cover my pedal. It's an amazing friendship.
Yeah, that is. Really, yeah. Wow.
So this is only two sounds like that. But
this is the only one that's gonna sound.
But then supposedly they say copy of this, but not exactly the same.
Right, it's not.
No.
Do you know it's not even called anything? Is this pedal called? Let's just.
No, just one off.
It's just one off for you.
One off, yeah.
Very interesting. So let's plug this in because I want to hear this.
Sure.
All right.
So
and this one's gonna sound like a Marshall, you said, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, so here, let me see. This is really sensitive. This is really interesting, right? Watch it. It's like a stop signal.
Oh, it cleans up nice.
Yeah. So like,
it cleans up really nice with the volume. Wow.
Yeah, that's Marshall.
That's cool. That's pretty neat. That's really cool. Wow.
I still like this one.
Can you do funk stuff but they cleaned up like that? That's pretty crazy.
So he really as a hobbyist, he really study every amps.
Yeah.
So he knew what I'm looking for.
Right.
Then he thought I like almost more like a TS type. So he made a TS type, but he likes this idea, Marshall type.
Uh-huh.
But this is really the only thing I can say. This is not based on overdrive pedal. This was supposed to be compressor pedal. Compressor pedal he was making. Then he's thinking my Marshall thing. Then he turned this. That's why, like.
It cleans up so nice. That's crazy.
Yeah. But then what happened is if I play this. See, it's too much overdrive. Yeah. It's good.
Yeah,
but, so that's why I have to little graduate from.
Yeah. Interesting. So that's cool. So that's Clay Jones.
Yes.
Let's move on. Whoops.
Yeah. So I still like that, but I took that off the pedal board because I play like that, and that's kind of old on me.
Right. So that's why. It's not where you're kind of.
Yeah.
So these are some other pedals that we have in the 2000s.
Yeah.
One that I really love.
Yes.
RC Booster, Clean Boost.
Yeah. That's actually really classic because no color.
Okay.
Really pure.
Right.
And then you can boost any type.
Right, if you want to boost the treble or the
but
bass.
the reason I took that off the pedal board because I only use this like overall boost everything or slap guitar.
Okay.
And so that means not more than 50% I use.
Right,
I mean,
so it's not.
Yeah, for me, like, I have a tremolo pedal. That's only 5% of performance, right? So I took off.
Just take it off.
Yeah,
take
you
don't need it on the board.
Exactly.
Okay, that's cool. And then the BB preamp?
Yeah, I use AC booster, which is really good overdrive. But then, to make my own character, it just little generic sound to me.
Got it.
So this one, if you plug in this one,
we'll plug this one in. Let's plug in the BB.
Yeah.
We'll play a little bit of this one.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so now once again. I use this for a while because very similar to Clay Jones.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Yeah. It doesn't clean up in the same way like the Clay Jones does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I could not really continue.
Yeah.
But this is great. But you can boost bass. You can listen treble. So if you, more gain.
Right. This doesn't clean up in the same way.
Right.
Yeah.
It's really versatile, but not really bring my character. That's the thing.
That's a good sound. It's just
really
not
good sound. Yeah, it's really, really great sound. Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But I have to, as an artist, I have to play my own tone.
Right.
So this is a little bit.
It's not it.
Cover. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So speaking of your own tone and all this kind of stuff, so now we're at the point here where we kind of get into really cool pedal here, and so
this is like.
How did you get involved with these guys?
Well,
so
this is really interesting. I play with Clay Jones. I'm sorry, Matt Schofield.
Okay, yeah.
Matt Schofield, right? New York City, Iridium. Okay, back then, this is 2005 or maybe late. I don't know exactly. Between 2005 or 10, around there.
Okay.
Around there, probably. Okay, and I was there with Matt Schofield. But before that, we used to jam a lot. Okay. And then he always used, silver cologne pedal.
Okay.
And one night I brought that, cologne pedal. Then he had this pedal called John Ray. I said, what happened? Well, I just get rid of the, cologne because John Ray does exact same for the live,
Right.
Yeah. Oh. Then Japanese company. So I got the pedal, John Ray. And I like that little less, like almost like cologne, like, less overdrive. Clean and has a bass and treble, but then slightly something little too much for me. I love the tone, but something too much.
Is it the gain that's on the? Was it too much gain or?
Yeah, I think like when you turn a lot, then too much gain. Once again more gain, then brings kind of mids with it, like a bass or mids.
Right.
So that's already it's a little bit too much taste for me.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked them, can we make a little bit different one? And I said, what do you like? Well, little cleaner and little less mids overall. Not so much mids, because amp has a mids. And then less overdrive. Okay. So you can't overdrive too much. Can you make that? And they said, yeah. Then we made about 3-4 pedals. Then gradually get better, and this is the one.
And this is the one. And so this is your signature Jan Ray.
Yeah.
Which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be
a little
bit clearer.
This is crazy. We only made a 300.
Okay.
Because I never ever thought my name sell that money. Now this sell about 1,000.
Oh my gosh.
Or 2,000. I forgot.
That's crazy.
This is amazing.
Yeah. And so this one's, and I have a Jan Ray. Yeah. So, but the one that I have would be. This one's going to be cleaner.
Yeah, so this one, I set like this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, let's hear it.
Yep. So basically, I took a lot of bass from original one.
Took it out.
Okay. And I had more, presence almost.
High end, okay.
That's why that control is so good. So like, Listen.
That's the most you pedal so far. Yeah. Your tone out of all the pedals you've tried, even the Klon and the TS2, that's the most you pedal so far.
Yeah, I love gain. Nothing wrong with the gain. I love that. But most people use that gain.
Right.
That's why I stuck. Also, another reason is around 2005, around 10, around there, I start going more natural. Then I be guest with Matt Schofield or Josh Smith or Eric Gales. Then those guys use more gain.
Right. So you kind of try to find a counter.
Then I was special guest. If I use a lot of gain, I kind of step over.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just use this. It naturally became that. Then become friends of Matt Schofield. He introduced me this one. Then after that, I made my own signature.
Right. What's really cool about this pedal, it's definitely, that's your tone. Yeah. Like, you can definitely tell out of all these pedals, that's your tone.
Right.
It's very clear and clean. Like, without it...
See, no change, right? Usually,
gives a little something.
A lot of music.
Yeah, but not that much.
Oh, right. Now also like almost stereo.
Yeah.
So the other day, I my main board now I put regular my genre and regular genre. I feel like a regular genre is kind of muddy.
Yes. Yes.
Is it muddy?
Yes.
To you?
That's
then
to me.
I try to get same sound as my pedal. I just couldn't get it because already something in it.
Yeah, on my genre I have to like take the bright, the high end knob and just crank it.
Crank it, right?
But it's
exactly.
not. This is really interesting.
This one I crank it inside. That's why I go like this and see.
Yeah.
Go like this, I have more room to move.
Right.
Yeah.
That's okay. So far out of all these pedals, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
That one's probably.
Yeah. And then we should show that.
Favorite.
Can I show that pedal?
Yeah. So this one, is 2000s board.
2000. Okay. You know, actually, so this one. This is Line 6, effect case.
Oh, really?
And then Bob Burt was a good friend of mine, who made me a lot of cabinets. And then he was actually originally using this, case, right?
Uh-huh.
But then I met him, and then I asked him, "Oh, is it written something?"
Oh yeah.
2000 what?
06. 2006.
Yeah. See, I don't know 5, right? I met him.
Wow.
Yeah. So like that. So what happened was, maybe I should. Yeah. So this pedal board, I met Bobert and I, communicate with him and I asked him, he said I can make a pedal board with, pine wood. See the other thing, I want a light.
Right.
Pine's
nice
light.
Yeah.
So he made me pedal board, but then he said, I found this case, then we can make size of this one.
Okay.
That's how.
So you pick the size first.
Yeah. So basically, I pick the size first, then I decide. So this way, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe at most 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pedals.
Right. Could fit on there.
Yeah.
And these would not be the pedals that were on the board back then.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Right. This is more current. Yeah. This is more like a couple of years. Yeah. But then, yes. But then you can bring that. Then I changed lately, but
okay, we'll talk about
that. Sure. But so to see now I have a Tachua, I have a one control overdrive. This is more like a TS type, than the reverb. I used to have a 2 reverb.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this is more like a spring reverb, which is good.
Oh, we've talked about that.
Yeah,
that's really cool. Yeah, so this would have been 06.
06, yeah.
Okay, so now.
Yeah, just like that.
Now.
Yeah.
Let's go into here. Oh, yeah.
Okay,
sure. Here.
Yeah. So this is the reason I made this one. That's exactly I want on a suitcase.
Oh, fits. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't have to travel with a huge spaceship.
So sometimes I see my fans has a huge pedal board, Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But international, traveling,
you
don't want to have too much. You know what I mean?
Good luck with that.
Exactly. So that's why I decided the size of a pedal. So that's my decision.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite so far is probably this January, to be honest.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a couple more pedals, though.
Yes.
So we've got some really cool ones here that we'll talk about.
Yeah.
Because I did not know about these, but these are really cool. So
yeah, this is my good friend of mine from, Los Angeles. I mean, let's see, San Francisco. Yeah.
And they're called the Smoky Signal?
Smoky Signal.
Is that the brand? Or?
That's a brand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. And so we have the first pedal that was ever made, and then the fourth pedal that's ever made.
Yeah.
What do these do?
So this one is light overdrive.
Okay.
So really, I think that, he was trying to do more like a Dumble, like an amp sounding, natural amp sound. That's why he called tubeless. Oh, yeah. Okay. And I got number 1 and number 4.
Okay.
Are they Robin Ford got the number 2 and 3.
Oh, really?
I think, yeah. Because I got the first one.
Yeah.
Then they have a alpha and something, like 2 different type of, like, one is more 606, one is EL34. Like
okay, so 2 different variations.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite, number 1 or number 4 here?
Number 1, I believe so, yeah.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear a little bit of number 1.
Yeah, and the interesting part is there's a side knob.
Oh, yeah, that is interesting.
That's, again, like almost a filter.
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting. It's like an EQ. So it's clean.
So that's clean. Yeah. Here you go. So now here, this is a filter,
Yeah, that filter's interesting.
So this is like wide open. So more gain. See, it's like a natural sound, right?
Yeah. Cleans up nice too, yeah?
Yeah, I think John Mayer has one. Nice. So this one also, I mean, probably sounds good, more like boosting like that. Little open. This is really hard. Yeah, like that.
Sounds good.
Sounds good, right?
Yeah, sounds good. Interesting.
I short while I use, but
right.
I never found that tone.
Right,
like
from
this. Almost like every time I play, sounds great.
Right, but it's not a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's exactly how I feel.
Everything really, really great, but not really enough character for me,
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what we'll talk about now, I mean, is cool because...
It's already on, this one, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's already on, but we'll talk about it because it's been on the whole time, actually. Yeah. Is the reverb, one control.
Yes.
How did you get started with one control?
One control is really... Beyond is, Beyond, he's a guy behind this pedal, and he makes, design, and BJF, that's the brand he used to own.
Okay.
So BJF is more like a handmade pedal. Okay. Means very limited. So now Beyond, give this idea to Kazu, who is a Japanese guy in Japan, and he creates these, pedals.
I love how small they are.
Yeah,
nice.
And exactly. And then this pedal, you can't go wrong. Any setting sounds great.
Right. Yeah. And so this, which ironic is we're actually using this
very natural
this pedal,
to me, very natural sounding
instead of the amp reverb right now.
Yeah. And then it just sounds. I mean, I have so many. I can't really say the brand so much, but I have so many reverb, and a lot reverb is great, but more knob you have, you adding too much something.
Right.
Sometimes,
so you were just looking for something that's like, I just want a spring reverb. Don't give me anything else.
Yeah.
Make it sound real.
Exactly. So this one basically length of reverb, depth of reverb, tone of reverb.
Right.
And nothing too much.
Right. It sounds great. I mean, again, I couldn't, like, if you didn't tell me that we're using
exactly.
a pedal.
So I love this pedal, and then size is small too.
Yeah, that's a great size.
Yeah, and maybe you grab that pedal.
Yeah, so this is your a current board.
Toward end,
Yeah. So this is the current board.
Yes.
So
this is Dadario, expand. That's the maybe you want to show that
the
part.
Board.
Yeah, board. So this one, you can expand longer or shorter, like this side.
Yeah, that's
like
cool.
That.
Yeah.
Huh. Very nice, right?
Yeah. And so we got a lot of a lot of Vimirum stuff on here.
Yes.
Up to
that, I was using shingle.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So one side is thinner, one side is
Yep.
Because I don't care what it looks like,
right,
because then that's again, shingle is always a size like this.
Right. And it works. You just bring it around.
But this is much better.
Interesting. We have we've got the
and
the
reverb
on here.
I think from 80s, I had an all Boss pedal, but this one I think still very unique to me.
Dimension C.
Yeah, because chorus is once in a while I like to use chorus for the funk stuff.
Yeah.
This one like reminds me synthesizer or keyboard sound.
Interesting.
So I like to use that.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, almost like between chorus and vibrato, tremolo.
Nice.
Yeah.
Huh.
So this main. So this is like a kind of basic, blues tone.
Right. So we got the small Ibanez tube screamer on the board.
Yeah. And then, Shanks, and John Shanks, his tone's amazing. I mean, he's a, producer for, Van Halen and everybody, and he knows the tone.
What is this one? The
Gallon. Yeah. Okay. This one, I had this and I almost forgot about this pedal.
What is it?
It's overdrive pedal.
Oh, it's
medium
cool.
overdrive.
I like it. It's got a separate bass knob.
Yes.
The treble. That's cool.
And then I was what happened is I was using John Ray, old one, to compare it to my John Ray. I just cannot get my John Ray tone. So then, no need to have that. So I removed that one. Then I found this from my John Ray box, and this I used for a while. A little bit more gain.
More gain. Okay.
Yeah. Then so if I do session sometime, I want to have a quick gain, so this is perfect.
You bring that one.
This is more like bring a great part of amp.
The Shanks does.
Yeah, okay. Shanks does. Tim Pierce used that too. A lot of people use that. Yeah. Nice. So like sometimes Shanks and this together sounds really good. Yeah. Huh. So
out of all these pedals.
Yeah. Did you show that?
Yeah. I showed it. I'll show it.
Yeah, just one time. Okay.
Out of all these pedals, though.
Yes.
What's your favorite? If you had to pick one that you could only play, we had to get rid of all of these. What's your favorite?
John Ray for TF.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Actually, honestly, I would agree.
Because that way I get my tone all day.
Yeah. I think that one's really the most you pedal. Like I love the Klon. I think that one was probably good. My favorite. Maybe,
yeah,
but
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean.
Right.
I think the Jan Ray is probably the most you pedal.
I did the wrong thing. So this one, plug in this one. Yeah, so I think, yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Plug this one in.
Yep.
There we go.
Give us a second. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Nice. Well, you want to play us out?
Huh? So this is like my normal tone, right?
Yep.
Then here, John Ray.
That's the tone. Yep. That's you.
Almost like having a little bit overdrive, but not noticeable.
Right. It's like it just gives you a little something else, little spice.
And I think more I play a good amp and a guitar, I think I like more that tone.
Yeah.
Like nothing in it. See, this is nothing.
Yeah.
Then here. Okay, this I have to change the setting.
This is the Tube Screamer Mini.
Yeah, so this one, Mini.
Sounds good.
Not so much MIDI, right? Middle, right? like a TS9.
Uh-huh.
You know. Then this, so like.
That's cool.
That's again like really simple, right?
That's the Shanks. I like that. That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. So that this really brings like maybe I should bring the boring. So what happens is TS. So if I have more gain, like climax, so that's how I would do.
Yeah, you put both of them on.
But then what happens if I have a Clay Jones, it's a little too comfortable. Then I ended up playing more notes.
Interesting. Okay, what do you mean by comfortable though? Like,
yeah, because more gain and more saturated sound.
Okay.
Then if I hear that, I go back to more like a 90s.
I got you. Yeah.
I start hitting harder.
Right.
This one, you have a little bit sensitivity. More edge to it.
Right.
So you have to be a little bit careful. Now, this guy...
what is this one called again? The Gallia?
Yeah. Gallia.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one's very compressed.
Yeah. It's more like, But let's see if we have a quick...
Right, it's cool.
Simple.
I mean, yeah. But none of them do it for me like your signature Jan Ray. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Right.
That's pretty crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now then.
Dimension C chorus.
Right. Highland Grove.
Nice.
That's the thing. And then reverb.
Yep.
Already have a reverb.
Yeah.
Double reverb.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you want to play us a little something out?
Like that?
Yeah. Love it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So this guitar still, it's great. 30 years old guitar.
Yep. Stevie Vaughan.
You have to see this carefully. How fine.
Yeah, wow.
Like, right? So you see so many times I play. But then here, it's not vintage paint, so it stays.
Right.
If it's vintage, it already wore out.
Yeah.
Like that. You see? Look at that.
Wow.
Look at the shape. You see the shape
Yep.
of hitting. How many times I hit.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
That guitar's 30 years old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Also, look. Pickups.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you really did. Wow.
Right.
Ah,
Right.
That's
That's
crazy.
how much I split there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's it. I think hope not too long, but I think this was great because this I could not do by myself.
It was fun to go back in time. I didn't know about
because
a lot of these pedals, so it's cool.
your interview kind of thing. Like I just grab. Okay, this is year I did this. You set up like this for me, and so it's not too personal myself to favor this that. Just evenly. Just to explain briefly in my history about pedal board.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Thank
you. Yeah. Always a pleasure.
All right. Thanks for watching Tomo's Music. If you like my channel, Tomo's Music, please subscribe and don't forget, notification on. And now I'm gonna bring him back soon. Thank you so much, Zach. All right. See you guys. Take care.